Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Kari and today I'm bringing you a historical events video. August 30th, 1797 was the date that Mary Shelley was born. For those of you who are unaware of Frankenstein, which you've apparently been living under a rock, Mary Shelley is the author of Frankenstein. I read Frankenstein when I was in high school. It was required reading, and to be honest, I didn't enjoy it. I don't understand the hype around it. But nonetheless, she wrote it, she's kind of important, so I'm going to talk about some books. The first one, obviously, is Frankenstein itself. Regardless of my personal feelings toward this book, it is a classic. I think it is worth reading, just like To Kill a Mockingbird or War and Peace, because they say a lot about the world at that time, and while War and Peace is almost 1,300 pages long, if not more, if you have the time and inclination, I do think it is worth a read. Neither of those books are related to Frankenstein, however. So, first book is Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, and the second book I recommend is Dracula. Dracula is written by Bram Stoker and in epistolary form, meaning in letters. I absolutely loved Dracula. It is one of my favorite books, and to be honest, it's part of the reason I hate Twilight so intensely. I'm very much so an originalist as far as vampires go, and by originalist I mean Dracula-esque. Because it is written in epistolary form and because it has several quirks, it's not for everybody, but if you like the horror sci-fi genre, I recommend you give it a chance. The next one is The Oath by Frank Peretti. This is something I read back in high school again, and I haven't read it in a long time, but it is essentially a Christian horror. There is a dragon involved, or a dragon-like creature, and I loved that book. For whatever reason, that book didn't scare me. I don't really know why, but I could sleep after reading that book. And the religious part of it is prevalent throughout it, but it's not in-your-face painful, which I appreciated. So I would also recommend giving that book a go if you're just interested in something different. Next is House on Hackman's Hill, and I just recently read this one, so be watching out for my wrap-up where I will let you know a couple more of my thoughts. I read this one in 5th grade and it gave me nightmares. For a week, I reread it last week and it did not give me nightmares, so that was reassuring. This is about two kids who go into a house that is haunted, or so they think, by an Egyptian mummy. It's great. It's 128 pages and middle grade, elementary grade. It's definitely very atmospheric. So if you want something right about Halloween, read it. And then if you want something that's just on the dark side, like Frankenstein or Dracula, but isn't necessarily sci-fi, I recommend the Serafina series by Robert Beatty. I've also read these, and they are definitely atmospheric enough to be right about Halloween. And if you want sci-fi-ish, anything by Jules Verne will qualify. Mary Shelley is a big component, if not a creator, of the sci-fi genre, and Jules Verne proceeded to write sci-fi, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea being the only thing I've read by him, but absolutely amazing. Let me know which of these books you've read or are interested in reading down below in the comments. I'm always curious. Those are all of the books I'm recommending, all of which I've read this time actually. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up down below, and if you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button down below. Leave my Goodreads linked in the description if you want to see what I thought about some of these books. A couple of them have reviews, not all of them. I'm working on it. Until my next video, bye.